I heard that I had to watch this. I really don't know much about what it is. I've seen the thumbnail and it looks terrifying. So let's watch it together. Get the cans on. Was this a disclaimer? Oh, yes, yeah. They're now in the public domain, so we can do this. Yes.
Hey there. Thanks for coming out.
Okay, you're welcome.
Got a bit of an infestation here at the storage facility.
What, is it a mouse infestation?
We thought it was just rodents, but there's something else in here.
What?
There's nests. They're everywhere. We tried to take care of it ourselves, but things have escalated. The exterminators are our last hope. Please, help us before...
No way. Time to exterminate Mickey. Wow. That's a game that's gonna happen. I can wishlist it on Steam. Nightmare Forge games. Oh, the gift of Nightmare Forge games. Thank you so much, Nightmare Forge, for this amazing trailer. Well, that was a treat and a half. So that's basically what's happened, if you haven't heard about this, is Mickey Mouse just came to the public domain, but only the original Steamboat Willie design of Mickey Mouse. This has been something that Disney has been trying to fight. So, although they do have, obviously, the copyright on the modern version of Mickey Mouse, which has been out for less time, the original version of Mickey Mouse is public domain. So, Infestation 88 can happen. Okay, so Copyright Term Extension Act, or the Sonny Bono Copyright Term Extension Act, also known as the Copyright Term Extension Act, Sonny Bono Act, or the Mickey Mouse Protection Act, extended copyright terms in the United States in 1998. It's one of the several acts extending the terms of copyright. So this was already extended to protect, I believe, Mickey Mouse, in part at least. And that was effective as of 1998, and apparently what happened was, sorry, I was wrong before when I said 100 years. It's actually supposed to be 50 years after death initially, but they extended it to 70 years. And so now that is how Mickey Mouse is becoming public domain, because the time is just up, and Disney was trying to appeal to the courts to basically extend it even more so that they could continue to protect Mickey Mouse, but didn't work. Didn't work. So, let's see. Let's look at the BBC article on it. The BBC says Disney's earliest Mickey and Minnie Mouse enter public domain as U.S. copyright expires. It was the animation that launched The House of Mouse. Steamboat Willie, a 1928 short film featuring early non-speaking versions of Mickey and Minnie, is widely seen as the moment that transformed Disney's fortunes and made cinema history. This is an article, by the way, by Nornanji. Their images are now available to the public in the US after Disney's copyright expired. It means creatives like cartoonists can now rework and use the earlier versions of Mickey and Minnie. So only the early versions. Only the early versions. In fact, anyone can use those versions without permission or cost. Hence, Infestation 88. But Disney warned that more modern versions of Mickey are still covered by copyright. So you can't just do, like, the version of Mickey that we have today in 2023. That's not going to fly. And actually, I think they just redid Mickey again recently, which this might be part of why they did that, to make sure that the most modern version is maybe as different as possible from Steamboat Willie. I don't know. What is Mickey Mouse 2023 version look like? I was just at the parks earlier last year in January. Actually, it's been almost a year since I was there, and I feel like the Mickey that I saw, yeah, so it's kind of like inspired by the classic look. I think it's this one is the one that we saw. Official 2023 calendar. Inspired by the classic look, but different. But I wonder if they tried to make him look more classic to try to argue that. I'm not sure. But he definitely had a very like new, fresh, but still very classic vibe to him. US copyright law says the rights to characters can be held for 95 years, which means the characters in Steamboat Willie entered the public domain on Monday, 1st January 2024. Today, at the time of this recording. Those works can now legally be shared, performed, reused, repurposed, or sampled. Is that Charlie Chaplin? Whoa, you could make a horror game, an indie horror game about Charlie Chaplin. Never mind Choo Choo Charles. What about Choo Choo Charlie Chaplin? That should be something. Disney has faced losing the copyright over its original cartoons several times in the past. The characters were first expected to go into the public domain in 1984, but Congress extended them by 20 years. Before the next expiry date came up in 2004, another 20-year extension was passed. Wow, so it's been twice that they've done that. Jenkins said the moment was particularly significant because of Disney's perceived role in the extension of the copyright term, which prevented its properties from going into the public domain for so long. I can't believe they extended it twice. Like, twice that's happened. Jack Kendall, a 32-year-old digital content creator from Warwickshire who runs a YouTube channel for Disney News Explainers, believes someone may try to give Mickey and Minnie the horror movie treatment. Well, we just saw that in a video game. He likened it to when Winnie the Pooh entered the public domain and was turned into the R-rated horror film Blood and Honey, which was one of this year's worst-rated films. The company added that it would work to safeguard against consumer confusion caused by unauthorized uses of Mickey and our other iconic characters. Additional reporting by Alicia Cheese Santorelli. Right, so that is what's happening. That is why that character is there, and wow, I gotta say, I can't believe the time has come. I really thought they were maybe going to be able to extend it again. I didn't know that they already extended it twice, though. So it does make sense to me that the courts were like, look, maybe you gotta just let go of Steamboat Willie a little bit. You can still have Mickey. You can still have Minnie. You can still have those versions. But I wonder what will become of this. I mean, obviously, this trailer literally came out 11 hours ago, and it is number 32 on Trending for Gaming at the time of this recording. So it's probably not looking good in terms of people taking it easy on this. I feel like it's probably going to be bananas. And I wouldn't be surprised as well, like the other content creator was saying, that if there was like a horror film based on Mickey. In fact, it already looks like, what is this? What is this? Hold on a second. Is this real? I don't know if this is real. I think this might be real. This just went up and it already has 24,000 views. Let me start again. I didn't have the audio on.
These are the best party that we can throw.
I've seen some rejections in my time, but man, that was a launch.
There's blood all over the jungle gym.
This music.
Yes.
This is obviously like an indie film. Wow, it literally has Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie. They were just waiting for this day. They were waiting. They made this movie waiting.
Totally disgusting.
Put the phone down! Put the phone down, please!
I'd like to do that. I'm already stuck.
No, Gina, turn around, please!
This reminds me of making B-horror movies in high school, which was super fun, by the way. That was like a project that we had. Short films, not feature lengths, but...
You never say, I'll be right back. Because then you don't.
Oh boy. But see, does this infringe on the trademark is what I'm wondering. The mouse is out. Out in the public domain. Mickey's Mousetrap. Hashtag the mouse is out. Well, I'll provide a link to that, but that is on Simon Phillips Actors YouTube channel. Very interesting. Not endorsed by Disney in any way, it says. I believe it. Oh man, it's already happening. Oh wow. 2024, what an interesting start. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed my reactions, and I hope that you are excited for this, or maybe not excited. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about this happening? I personally am interested to see where else it goes and what Disney does in response to some of these projects and how much they're going to try to claim that it infringes on the trademark. That's interesting. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay nerdy. Bye.